Hello, hello, welcome back. So we've done a lot of off-screen grinding, and we've learned a lot of abilities and gotten a lot of levels. So our levels are kind of lopsided right now. Basically, we tried to level up on Vile Island, which is where the highest XP enemies are. I believe I talked about them in the previous session, but a lot of unlucky runs led to Zidane getting level 61, while everybody else is, in the mid to low 50s. So yeah, bad luck. And off screen, we've also completed almost every single one of the friendly monsters quests except for the last one. Now, we're going to do that on disc 4 instead of 3. You can fight the super boss on 3, but it's usually better to wait until 4 because then you have access to different items and abilities. Oh, this thing is acting jittery. So here we are at Ibsen's castle. So something, okay, so I'll go in there. There's special mechanics in Ibsen's castle. And basically, when you get the airship, if you go straight here, it becomes a roller coaster to the end of the disc. Now, I believe it doesn't actually matter much, but you can just let him go. You won't have access to him in the party. But we have our in-game party set up for this already. Yeah, you won't have access to him in the party. But it doesn't actually matter because he'll come back anyway. He's once he joins earlier in disc 2, he's part of the game, part of the party permanently. Okay, now remember correctly, there's a Celestia coin around here. Okay, so the special mechanic of this area is okay. There's the coin. It's actually everything is actually the opposite of what it should be. So low-level weapons deal more damage than high-level ones. You'll notice here these are all entry-level weapons. So the weaker the weapon, the stronger it actually is in here because of the way the area works. This only applies to outside of the boss room. Once you get to the boss room, it doesn't matter anymore. And if you need some of these for synthesis, great place to finally get some if you somehow missed them. So in here you're gonna basically find the weakest weapons imaginable. Now, there's supposed to be a way to get that camera changed and give you access to stuff that's up there. Okay, we made it to it. Okay, so there's like trapdoors, and basically the entire castle's upside down, as you may have noticed. Maybe you need to explore somewhere else in the castle, because there's trapdoors you can trip. Yep. There we go. So there's supposed to be something we're supposed to do, and I forget what it was. Just gonna do a little bit exploring. Oh, there we go. So this is the area, the dungeon where you can find the Odin's sword upgrade. We will be looking for it. There's a certain room where you gain access to it. Yeah, oops, I'm supposed to interact with this. You have to go to every single menu option in order to get properly work. And once you got that, you can rest and it actually works. Now, the Brett is, I think one we already got. Oh, it teaches Gamble Defense, Cura, and Chemist. Raises Ice Attack. Get some of her evade back. Oh. Yeah, this is not where you want to go. So we went in the wrong direction, actually. We should be able to exit out. Okay, yeah. So this is actually the boss room. We don't want to be in there just yet. Now, what I believe what we want to do is actually go back to the entrance. since we opened up that that wall, we should have access to a new area. And there we go. This area is now open. And since we opened this area up, we can actually see the camera will now alter itself to show up there. So now you can climb the pole to gain access to it, otherwise you couldn't before. It's goofy. So here is a puzzle you need to solve in order to gain access to the hidden item. If I remember correctly, this is how you do it. There we go. Basically move it counterclockwise. And what this does is, well, we scroll past it. Teaches Odin's sword. Now, I believe this is the ability I talked about back during disc 2 or 3. What it does is, if Odin's, if you did not get insta kill with Zen Tetsuken, you will get a wind attack instead. So go ahead and equip it. Because Odin is actually very useful as a leveling tool on Vile Island if you manage to get one or two more of the enemies there. And also, I remember talking about before the Melted Gemini fight about virus and how to exploit it. I was actually wrong. The enemies on Vile Island can use virus, so you can use them to do some weird stuff with your leveling. Okay, so I remember that trapdoors will become active after the boss is defeated. So we need to move over and do it. Oh, going the wrong way. So you can actually visit some of these locations before you're supposed to, but you will not actually see them revealed. Now, if I remember correctly, it's got some nice items to steal, so we'll use a detect on him and see. Otherwise, we'll probably drop very quick since we have in-game weapons. Oh, we needed starting to go first, so since we've done no damage yet, it will not do damage. Both of those are actually really good. If I remember correctly, the Auric Calcon is used for synthesis. So something to note about the shock ability is it ignores defense, which is why it's so strong. So we're gonna try to steal it. Let's just speed this up. Since we're very high level for this part of the game, and honestly in-game in general, he'll have a difficulty killing us, really. There we go. Behind this gun's gonna crack, okay? I don't know what really have this grandma is fucking strong. You'll notice by the time you get him, even if you don't level up Garnet, to get the, or the 40s and 50s, you'll be pretty strong from the start. If there's one thing that Final Fantasy never skips out on, never cuts the budget on, is the summon sequence. The summon sequence is always some of the best looking parts of the gameplay. So I'm going to show why Steiner's, this is what I'm talking about. Steiner's, his Thunder Slash. It's always going to miss. Actually, just use a. Wait, do we even have? I thought we had high equals by now. Nope. Wow. I got high equals for a thing in this game. Oh shit! When did they fix? Wait, that bug's actually fixed? Or maybe his accuracy is just that high. That is I was not expecting that to be fixed because. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this before we move on because I'm kind of confused. That should not have actually hit. I'm gonna pause it real quick because that I've been talking all game about that ability being bugged. Was that actually patched? Let me look. So it misses almost every time. It'll never work on bosses. That can't be right because we just watched it work. So, yeah, something's not right there. So Thunder Slash deals lightning elemental damage equal to 19% of the target's max hit points. Almost always misses due to the Thunder Slash glitch. The formula is, 19 times max hit points of target divided by, okay, yep, what he said. Yeah, divided by 100, so. Yeah, though 9 has seen various re-releases, it has never. That seems weird because we just watched it work. Unless I feel like maybe Moguri Mod fixed that. Let me see. I'm gonna Google this real quick because I'm very, very confused right now. Because I've never seen this damn thing actually work. Yet it just did. So what? I'm just gonna take that as a call a win. Like I don't know how to explain that one other than just weird shit. But yeah, I cannot see anything here about Moguri Mod fixing it. So I think I think the only reason why it hit so high, is because Steiner is 52. And I don't see anything. I don't see his accuracy being up. That's the only thing I can think of here. Okay, I don't need any other abilities to learn. And there's no quick way back down. Going the wrong way. Wait. Oh, yeah. Over here. So since the boss is dead, the traps should be active now. Yep, see? Steiner, well, one of the party members will set it off. And only certain tiles will actually do that. And that is another maiden's prayer if for some reason you do not already have one. And if you're not careful, that happens. And I believe if you don't go there first, before you go to the top, you can never actually get to that spot. So you gotta be careful. You have to go to that, go to those chests before activating the boss battle. Ah, okay, yep. You can still. Okay, never mind. You just have to know where that spot is. So this is something interesting. If you go to where you find Amarant, he will not actually be there when you're on your way out originally. Because he's actually part of an area that does not get unlocked until you get this cutscene. You regain access to Amarant. Okay, so basically you want to just if I remember correctly, Vivi and Steiner are the last ones, so we're going to put them in as last ones because okay. So this next segment is basically you drop two party members off at each one, And the last one is always, it's a predetermined, so you cannot manipulate it or anything, but the last party is always going to be Zidane and Quina, so make sure that Quina equipped with certain items and abilities. Because if you have ignored Quina's leveling, you are in for a rough time, because Quina can become either extremely powerful for this fight or a massive liability. So do not ignore Quina. Now these are the shrines. I believe originally in development these were meant to be playable areas, but instead we only get the Earth Shrine as a playable. And if you notice, each battle except for Vivi and Steiner's is your rivals of the party. So Freya and Amaranth, Aiko and Garnet. Let's see. Amaranth shuts up real quick. Now the Wind Shrine should be around here. We're gonna use speed up. Where was it? Because despite being the airship, it's really fucking slow, and I don't know why. Let's see. That's the Water Shrine. We haven't actually unlocked it on the map, so we can't use the map to find it quickly. I remember it was on the Forgotten Continent. Should have seen it by now. Okay, so it is near Oilvert. Just like I thought. There it is. And this is why not gameplay-wise, but story-wise, Steiner and Vivi go there, because Steiner is an actual immovable object here. And mechanically, I think the reason why they would be best is because of sword magic. So we're going to need to wrap around to get there quicker. And if you remember this little area we looked at when we were going towards the Desert Palace originally. Here it is. The Earth Shrine. Quina is Queen is just great. So what you want to do is have at least 2 Gaia gears. And this is why you want to, because the Earth Guardian uses Earth attacks. So if you have that and White Wind, you're basically immune. Let's see, maybe auto life. So that was the ultimate thief dagger. So each one has traps unique to its theme. So you'll see water and ice traps here. Wind and let's see, I remember it's wind and lightning for Wind Shrine. And then you have fire for, Fire Shrine. You cannot leave unless you do it. So if you don't have Queen trained up or anything, you are in deep shit. But Queen is pretty load up, and we're fine here. So these are watered down versions of bosses from Final Fantasy 1. This is like Steiner just running at him all unga bunga. Now let's see what he's got. Pop Mighty Guard if you have it, which you should at this point. You gotta use the Thundaga. It does really low damage because we got buff. Rubber suit. Ooh, a Mimicry Jet's actually a really good one. The Avenger is a nice weapon for Amaron. Okay, got Avenger, so we want to try to get that rubber suit. Hey, sweet! Well, that's easy done, huh? Go ahead, Queen of Defend. And this is his main damage attack. And now we can just, auto-attack him to death. Actually, let's see. I don't think his fever is powered up enough. Makes it be better to do auto-attack. Yeah, it's really weak. Unfortunately, because, not stem and steel enough. Yeah, at this point, Zidane is really strong enough that you don't need to use Grand Lethal to guarantee max damage. So you just spam free energy over and over. Yeah, see, you're not going to get max damage, but it's just that strong anyway. So it's a low cost and quicker animation. He goes down pretty fast. There we go. So we're just going to speed through this because there's a lot of dialogue here before we get control of the player party again. And I clicked too fast. This actually changed there's actually dialogue that changes later on, depending on what you answer here. And the shrines are back to normal on the map, so you can't visit them again anyway. Yeah, this is actually considered a point of no return. If there's anything left on disc 3 you have not done yet that is not available on disc 4, you have to do it now, because if you go through the Shimmering Isle, you start the end game. Once you go there, once you enter the Shimmering Isle, you cannot return to the world map until disc 4. So this is the point of no return, which is something very common in earlier Final Fantasies. and a lot of areas do get blocked off in Disc 4. This is also true of Final Fantasy VIII, which does the same thing. There are story reasons why. So we're gonna, yeah, and you get a chance to pull back if you go through the cutscene. Oh, there's the drum back. Didn't notice. God, we're on Square's wild ride. I want off. And here we are in Terra. This soulless looking son of a bitch over here. And we'll just leave the party as is. Now it's worth it to explore around in Terra once you get access deeper inside, because there are certain items that you can only pick up here. And Terra is a one-time visit area, meaning if you do not get area item here, you cannot get it again. So you want to take time to explore around and look for stuff like this. Now, some of these, I believe most of these items, if not all of them, are actually buyable again, buyable in Disc 4 areas, right, Disc 4 merchants, but it's worth it to get, spend time exploring around and looking for them. Now, I believe this is something only Fred can equip. Oh, never mind, so. If for some reason you do not have Lancer yet, it's an item that teaches it. And take note of you want to grab access to all the holy and shadow reduction or absorption items, because the super boss of 9 deals a lot of holy and shadow damage. It bothers me all these years. The area design of Terra reminds me of something, and I just can't place it. It's always bothered me. I just cannot place where I've seen this kind of design from. Oh, I want to say Star Trek, but... So, let's see. Oh, that is the right way. Well, there's supposed to be another item around here, I think. Oh, Okay, so that's the automatic forced one. So I know there's supposed to be an item here that's female only. We may even not have actually reached the area. So I'm worried about following the mysterious girl around. Last time we did that, we ended up having to fight this fucking huge ass red girl. Yeah, from near. This is what I was thinking of, wasn't it? Yep, Minerva's plate. So it's a female-only item. It gives teachers restore hit points as well as high tide. Go ahead and have her learn those valuable abilities. At least now we know where Square got the idea for some of the themes in the Nier series, huh? Other than Yoko Taro being fucking crazy. So here's something interesting. I don't think it was ever actually established who actually has control of the ship at this point. I believe it's Garland who's been sticking with us for a bit now. Like Kuja should not have control of the ship at this point. And she's getting that PTSD from the raising in Madain Sari. As well as Alexandria. And just remember, this was a few years before Drakengard, which kicked off the Nier series. Actually, let me check. See, this is 2003. What year was Drakengard 1? 2003. Yep, this was just a few years before, and yeah. We found the village of where all the Square protags come from. So we're gonna do a little exploring around. So yeah, this is pretty much we found out where their factory of all the damn protagonists come from. So protags. Pop on out. Yeah, this is where you can get get that fender. This is actually where you can get a Holy Lance if you did not manage to get one off of Ark back in Oilvert. So the Heavy Lance will teach 6 dragons, which is kind of a really shitty one. But this is what teaches Dragon's Crest, which can be one of the most powerful low-cost abilities in the game. I remember talking about this during Disc 1, I believe. It scales off how many dragons you've killed. And there's a lot of enemies in the game that have the dragon subtype. As long as they have the dragon subtype, right, as long as they're classified as dragon on top of whatever else they're classified as, they should count. So if you do a lot of Grand Dragon cheese early on, you can power up pretty nicely. And we're actually going to go and pick a fight. So let's tear off no encounters, and you get a fight so we can see how much damage Dragon's Crest is doing, instead of waiting for a boss fight. Oh, we may not be in the random encounters area. Okay, so let's head further down. Okay, well, let's, yeah, that's ought to help. There we go. So let's see how much damage it does. It's probably doing higher than Thievery. Oh, whoa! That thing is cranked the fuck up. Wow! I was not expecting that much damage, so yeah, a lot of Grand Dragon cheesing. Ow. Okay, so yeah, a hell of a lot of Grand Dragon cheesing paid off. Let's go ahead and pop, yep, get him back up. And we'll go ahead and turn no encounters back on. So yeah, Grand Dragon cheesing paid off. And honestly, I would say between Thievery and Dragon's Crest is the easier one to power up, just because it's a lot easier to kill and farm enemies than it is to steal over and over and over and over. You know, it requires less effort to max out Dragon's Crest than it does Thievery. Assuming you're not using a cheat in order to get, to speed up the progression on it. So the only advantage Thievery has over Dragon's Crest is Thievery is accessible a lot sooner, I think in Disc 2, whereas Dragon's Crest, I think the earliest you can get that is mid to late Disc 3. And Thievery can be worked on from the start of the game, from the very first fight, whereas you had to go a while into Disc 1, I think. Yeah, a while into Disc 1 before you can find dragon enemies. And early on, most of the dragons are Grand Dragons, so they're going to be a pain in the ass. So Zidane starts acting weird in this area. And you have access to only him right now. So now it's revealed what he is. He's a genome. So this is what it's all about. Terrorist big plans to absorb Gaia. So as you can see here, there's a lot of dialogue in this area. We're not at it again. So here's okay. Now if you take Ico and go over to these locations, you can pick up the party members. So first we go up over here. At least that should be the right spot. Yeah. Pick up Quina. I'm gonna get some of the better lines too. So go ahead and pick up VV now. So we're about to reach one of the most iconic segments of Final Fantasy IX, possibly one of the most iconic segments of a Final Fantasy period. Final Fantasy games in general have pretty iconic segments or just moments, but Final Fantasy IX has one of the most recognizable ones of the PlayStation generation. So we'll pick up Amarant and then we'll go on through. Dude's jumping around like the fucking Undertaker. So this is Pandemonium. Fortunately, we will not have any goddamn thresh-hooking son of a bitch, or Count Dracula, or Triple-Head Big Bird. So don't worry, we ain't gotta deal with them here. So here is the big plot reveal of 9. Kuja is Zidane's brother. Oh, there's the right way. Damn, Garland's kind of cold-blooded. So the Ifo tree still plays a role. So it ain't just goes all edgelord in here. And Kuja has returned, as judged by the theme. And it's got control of Invincible again. And here is the segment that I was talking about a few minutes ago, which is one of the most iconic ones of the PlayStation era Final Fantasies and the franchise overall. It's known as the "You're Not Alone" segment for the music, for the title of the track that's playing right now. So it's kind of unclear if he's hearing these in his head or if they're actually saying that. I don't think it's ever actually established. Basically, you have a little gauntlet here. Most of it is scripted, and if, even if you're superpowered and level up like we are here, you'll still have a scripted moments where allies come in. So. Most of these enemies are pretty much easy to beat, even solo for a lower level to Zidane. It's just going to be a little bit harder. Must see is you can just beat down auto attacks at this point if you're leveled up enough. Alright, so he's still in this. I wonder if Thunderstruck's gonna fuck us over this time. What the hell is actually doing damage? I feel like this got patched at some point and it's just nobody seems to have noticed. Something's not right if this thing's actually hitting. It's not actually supposed to hit unless it's like extremely high level. I don't know. There was a way to overcome Thunderslash glitch, which basically is accuracy set so high that it actually hit. I don't think we can cook this. I think this is actually considered a boss. Oh, Queen is dead. Well, never mind. Oh, there's so much for that. You'll notice you actually get a full heal into this, which is something I didn't remember. What time not to have the Gaia gear up. Okay, so this is interesting because this is the only time in the game that the Shell Dragon ever uses that, ability that reduces you to 1 hit point. And specifically for this one battle. That's what it looks like when Odin's sword does not kill. It instead will deal, damage. It's actually one. I think I talked about this back in Disc 1, but it's actually one of the very few instances in all of Final Fantasy where Odin can actually deal damage instead of killing. Okay, so no death. Alright. If an Odin summon results in successful death, it'll say death as a little pop-up, like whenever you get hit by the actual spell. And I guess I should clarify, the smash is the only time. Okay, the only time the Shell Dragon uses smashes in this battle, rather than just the one use. Now, if you go back, you get your party. I think it's actually possible to. I don't know if it's possible to ignore them and go ahead, but I believe you get forced to go back. Let's save. We haven't made a hard save in a while. Let's go all the way back to where you started the segment. You get access to an item. And I think we already have a bunch of these. Oh, no. So it teaches the Somniac can bite them. So, okay, so the only people who should ever be in the back line in terms of party position are mages. Freya is a plate wearer, so she is able to frontline very easily. Oh man, I remember this thing. This thing's really incredibly annoying. Basically, you cannot get hit by any of the, Yep, if you get hit by that, you are in trouble. Alright, so we got to call Mulligan on that one. Let the time run out. Let's go back and heal because we have no mana. And we need to get magic points back. Okay, fully restored. Oh, crap. Man, these things take a lot of damage, huh? Ha! Thanks to the power of speed boost, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so there's a way to manipulate this. Rather, you have to set it to a certain height. And you get access to different treasures. So we'll use speed boost to get through this quickly. Okay, so we need to change the heading again. Okay, see. There we go. Oh, good chunk of gill. Nice. Alright, so we should be able to go up by with 5. I think you got to skip this cutscene by, you know, not doing that. And it's a repeatable cutscene. Could be you need to do certain manipulation when you get in position to use it. And maybe not. There we go. So basically you need to look at, you know, figure out which one allows you to go up and which one allows you to go down in order to reach these treasure chests. Better boots. And keep looking for every single item you can get. So this is a woman-only item, and reduces damage by 100%. That can be used for Grand Dragon farming or some other late game enemies, if I remember right. So this is a save point because this is where you begin the end sequence of Disc 3. You have a boss gauntlet, which can be very either incredibly hard or effortless. Here we have the Silver Dragon, which was Kuja's mount. And no boss music here, which adds to the atmosphere, honestly. I don't get why it's hitting so much. It shouldn't be hitting unless he's just so leveled up that it doesn't matter at this point. Anytime now. There's another trance. What awful time did we got 2 more bosses up here to speed up? Okay, so I'm gonna pause this real quick to look up what he's got, because it may not actually be worth trying to steal his stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Silver Dragon 9. Okay, what's he got? Oh, he's got Dragon Mail, Kaiser Knuckles. Let's see. What's the Dragon Mail do again? Let's see. Oh, you could buy it in the Discord. No big deal. It teaches high jump to Freya, however, and only Freya and Beatrix. Also, weirdly enough, it lists items that Beatrix could equip, but there's no reason why it should, because you can't actually use her normally. You can use her with mods and such, but yeah. All right, so pretty much a Freya only item. Okay, so I got a comment about that. I don't know if this is something they fixed in the port, which is what the Steam version is based off of. But in the original PlayStation version, the Silver Dragon's death would actually slow down the game until it processed fully. Why, I don't know. But in the original PlayStation game, it would slow down instead of being fluid like this. So yeah, I don't know if that's something they fixed in the port or not. And we need to get Steiner the vaccine so he doesn't have that virus in him anymore. And gets his AP again. Something you know about Garland is he packs major fucking heat. Like, shit, did I actually click on Garland instead of, uh-oh, well. So if his ether is running, if his hit points are running low, pop ether. That's no wait. Well, I'm sorry, not hit points, but his mana points are running low. Yeah. Because you want to have him for the last battle. Especially since Shock is a the magic point hungry ability. feel like we should have gotten him by now. He's taking a lot of damage, a lot more than I thought he would. There we go. We got Steiner up next battle. And you receive no AP for beating him. And since Kuja hijacked Invincible, we have this to deal with. Let's speed up here. So first we're going to get Steiner back up because we need him to deliver pain. Now there's actually an Easter egg here if you use a certain spell. So, remember how earlier on in the story... Okay, so maybe I'm misreading this one, but back in Disc 2, where he remarks about Bahamut, being able to hurt him. Well, there should be an Easter egg here. Let's just auto-attacking him, period. Oh, shit. Maybe he is being BM. Okay, so typically speaking, he lasts when you use Bahamut on him. Yeah, well, Merc it only shows up during that, but it could have just been generic scripting of the attack time. I just never knew. Yeah, I'm starting to think it was... I didn't mean to turn on autopilot. I'm starting to think all these years was just timing of him laughing when Bahamut fired off. Okay, so this is one of the early, okay, in the early instances of Final Fantasy games, you would have battles that automatically ended in a scripted event like this. So yeah, this happens. Basically, everybody. It seems like everybody has a trance, but it depends on how it's triggered. And Kuja's trance is what he's been seeking the entire time. I think you get a different dialogue if a guardian is not there. Mm. Yeah, it seemed like Garland had some, playing ahead on this one. So it's interesting that with the power of Trance, Kuja can destroy an actual world. So we're in the outer path. Okay. things are following us. It's creepy as fuck. Queen's at it again. So a lot of cutscenes here mean you'll automatically push you right back, right into the invincible rather than having to go do manually controlling. Since I'm thinking about it, I don't think it's ever actually established how the hell was Kuji able to go to Terra from Gaia without an airship or anything? So you'll notice the Shimmering Isle is now gone from the map. However, it's not quite yet gone. When we get control, we'll see. So now the mist has flooded the entire world, which means a lot of the map has changed when we get access to it. Oh, and I totally just remembered. Okay, so there's a big difference between the Invincible and the Hildegard 3. And I'll explain when we get access to the world map again. Honestly, Queen has got the best philosophy. And, Queen is not wrong. You can either eat something or you cannot eat it. So this is interesting because it's actually a gameplay thing. If you go to Lindblom, you cannot talk to Sid ever. So, to start the end game, you go to the Ifa tree. However, we're not quite doing that. We're actually going to be stopping the session soon, but we are going to go do a couple things first. Now, the difference between the Invincible and the Hildegard 3 is that if you see, look down here, this is where the Hildegard 3 can land. It can only land on green spots, whereas the Invincible can land on anything. So it makes, doing stuff like the Friendly Monster side quest easy by doing it on disc 4 when you get the Invincible, or just when you get Choco. So first, what we need to do now is go near a chocobo forest, or not a forest, but we need to find tracks because we got to get a hold of Choco. Also note that the Invincible does not have airship music, unlike the Hildegard 3. Now the reason why we want to go back to Choco is we want to go all the way over here to where the Shimmering Isle used to be. Now this requires a little bit of precision. You have to go straight to the dot and be very, very, very precise. I'm not sure this is the right spot, but we'll see. We have a lot of dead pepper, so you want to go here. Got it in one try, I'll be damned. And this is today's ultimate weapon. And unless you get the Excalibur 2, it's actually the strongest weapon you can get. Right, the strongest weapon you can get in the game. I was wondering why the shock damage was so low. Nope, we didn't want to go back on Choco. Alright, so, actually, wait, we need to we need to go to the Trino and get an item from here first. So if you go to Trino, there's a new special auction item. Okay, by the way, if you see these roots, this means you cannot access the area anymore. Now, it just, traditionally speaking, in You know, and okay, so I should probably explain this. Traditionally speaking, a disc 4 of a game, or rather disc 3 in Final Fantasy VII's case, means it's the in-game disc where you cannot do anything that's not designed for that. All the important side quests are usually locked off by then. In 8, it's done by some areas being invisible by an aura. Here, it's done by the Ifo tree's roots blocking it off. It's actually a little bit more creative, honestly. Okay, so here we got another boss. So we're going to go ahead and grab this while we're here. Science usually is the one that gets cheesy as well. And the behemoth's no joke. Let's see if he packs heat. Okay, ouch. Let me see if there's a way to cheese him. So it's supposed to be one. Let's see. So there, yeah, he's got hands. So let me see here. Huh, there's an achievement for doing this, for beating him with Garnet. Huh. Let's see. Oh, you could do an instant death on him. So death from Vivi or Odin could do it. Interesting. I wonder, do I have that achievement? Let me look. I don't actually think I ever got that one. Let me see. Oh, it's the one I got ages. Okay, it looks like I did get ages ago. You could probably just cheese it then. Yeah, and I will in fact show it off. Let's see. Let's heal him up at least. I'm gonna check his abilities real quick. Actually, okay, so we don't have this. I am just very confused on how the hell Thunder Slash is working. It shouldn't be working. So you can cheese it with Odin, or instant death magic in general. There's only two sources. No, there's 3 sources for players, isn't it? Interesting. Ha! So, if you don't have the achievement, now you know how to do it. And it's a really cheap way to do it. Honestly, it's probably better than trying to brute force it with Steiner's, spam and shock. Now, what does that circlet do? Okay, earth damage. Okay. And why does it reset our order like that? That's weird. Anyway, you want to go over to the auction house. Because like I said, there's a new item to pick up. we're just gonna ignore those, and we want the magical fingertip. So we'll wait for this to go through. We can jack up the price a bit. Let it go through. You can actually speed this up by jacking up the price a little bit. Wow, never mind. And this is the one that's gonna be a tough one to get if you don't have a lot of money. But we got plenty. So just keep spamming it until you get it. Alright, so we got what we wanted. Now we're gonna go all the way out. We're gonna speed up to get the hell out of here quicker. Now we're going to go all the way back over to Daguerrero. Oh, and by the way, the world map has changed in terms of enemies, so a lot of enemies will be showing up with in areas that they normally don't show up in. You can see Mistodons out in the starter areas. Now you want to come all the way back over here. And stop by here to pick up any items you might need. The Ultimate Sword teaches stock break, which I believe we already have. So shotgun dirt slash. Let's see. Oh, guess not. Well, whatever. Anyway, you come over here and talk to the old man. And now you have access to Excalibur, which teaches Climb Hazard. So you can buy Ultimate Sword and get Climb Hazard in the same spot. And you get Steiner's AoE skills from Beatrix. I'm not really sure what. Well, I think I forgot what governs it. So maybe look it up because I'm not actually sure what it governs the treasure hunter rank. Let's see. Okay, that's not the right one. Okay, I may have to figure this one out. Okay, so let's look under Gilgamesh's Final Fantasy 9 entry. Let's see, treasure hunter rank. Ah, there is a separate article for it. Okay, so the hunting rank is determined by point system. 1 point for every single chest, searched field icon, item gained in an event sequence, including elixirs, an extension from Kupo Nut. Okay. Every key item purchased. Oh, except for Pearl Rouge and Magic Fingertip. Okay, and 2 points for every chest on the world map while riding Choco. So no items from Stiltskin or Hot and Cold. So you need 350 points, which is 75% of the game's treasures. Wow, that could be a huge pain. And I don't know if there's an achievement for me to look. Yep, there is an achievement for it. Yeah, can't be bothered. Let's see here. Alright, so now that we got that done, we're gonna go over to let's see. Oh, whoop. There we go. I swear that pause button's finicky. Now, it's been a long time since we had a hard save, so yeah. So this is Vile Island, where you best level up upgrades are if you can survive. You pretty much need a garnet to summon Odin to cheese it. And unless you get lucky, two turn kill these damn things. They have a really nasty habit of snorting your party members out. Now, where is it? Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. So they like to spam comment and will either snort or use float to remove a party member as a counterattack. It's a pain in the ass, especially if you got 3 at once. So these are some very pissed off sheep right here. But the XP reward is amazing. 21,000 for a little effort. And we want to get that vaccine going again. Virus is a incredibly annoying ability, status effect to deal with. Now let's see here. I think we got everything we can for abilities to learn. We want to at least, yeah. It's a waste to use the AP you get from the last one here, but this isn't an optimization run. It's basically showing off what it looks like. Let's go heal too. And here we go. Okay, so this is the friendly Yan. Now, something to note about the friendly Yan is a couple of things. One, if you do not have all the other friendly monsters accounted first, he always runs away. Two, if you fight him and you manage to beat him, he's got more hit points than the final boss and the super boss. You actually can farm him for a Rosetta ring and 50 AP each time. However, he is fucking hard. So unless you're cheating or have some kind of weird, quick kill strategy, he's probably going to win the fight. And the thing about the friendly monsters is, they will keep coming until you either, okay. The friendly monsters will keep coming until you give them the item or items they want. So you can, in theory, farm each one, but the friendly Yan is really the only one that keeps respawn. Yeah, that's really worth the effort on that. And now we turn on the counter no because we do not want to be anywhere near this area. This area sucks. So now we have 2 ways to absorb fire attack, which is actually really useful in the final dungeon because there's a fire boss and there's quite a lot of hell, in there. So. Anyway, we now have all the phrase abilities learned. So something to note here is only Starner can equip Maximilian, and only Freya can equip Dragon Mail, so it bounces out. We'll have to check. We may need to get some white robes and black robes because the super boss uses holy and shadow attacks, so we need to prepare for that. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which way we need to go. Which shop? I think it's the the Black Mage Village that has what we need. We're gonna speed over here. God, it sounds like Vuvuzelia's. Get the fucking World Cup in here. And that will be an advantage right there of using Choco instead of Invincible to go back here. Nah, that would be why you want to get, keep the Zorlin shape or I can never pronounce that word. Or Chalcon, I think that's how it's pronounced. Because you get a Deep Sword of Doom on it. That's actually really useful. But you want to hold off on Synthesis until you get the hidden shop in the final dungeon. Remember correctly, that is one of the key items you need to fight the super boss with, so I'm going to have to check into it before synthesizing anything. Okay, so we need to go back to the Invincible because there is a Stella Zeo coin on it. I think that's actually the last one. I don't think we missed any. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm pretty sure there's already 5 turned in. So we're gonna go do the quest. Let's see, there we go. Head back to Trino. And I realized there was a few more things to do first. I said a little while ago about ending the session. So we're gonna have to end the session preparing to do Super Boss and the final dungeon. But we're gonna do these little side quests real quick. Let's see. Yep, this is the right way. They received 5 after. Okay, I think there is one missing. I'm gonna take a look at the list. Okay, yeah, we're missing one. Let me go look. There may be one missing somewhere. Let's see. Let's see. Do we turn into Capricorn? Okay, so we turned into 11. Now, where does the other one go? Let's see. Oh, we missed a bad ain't sorry one, didn't we? Oh, I bet you that's the one missing. So, for us to know, there are no Celestial coins you can miss. Oh wait, why are we going this way? Let's just take the lazy way. Oh, okay, weird. That's not it. There we go. But as far as I know, there are no Celestial coins missable. From what I remember, you can actually access Permission in Disc 4. We'll get over there in a second. Yep, that's the missing one. I don't know how I didn't remember about that. Player was destroyed. Where was it? Yeah, you can still access Bermesia. Yep. So there should be no missable Celestial coins even in Disc 4. Alright, so head on back, turn to the last one, then you get a bonus side quest for it. Now, normally you would look at the writings to figure out which way, where you need to go. Now, there we go again. However, we're just going to do the quick and easy way. It's in Scorpio's location. So you remember where Scorpio is? Go get it. Let's see. And if you look at Virgo and Scorpio, there's no way it didn't really tell you. So I'm not sure how people figured it out without a guide or anything. So this is why Scorpio and Virgo twinkle, because the 13th one says it. So I guess it's the story here is the clue that tells you where to go. I don't know. So I don't know. I just always known go to Scorpio. And you return to there. And unfortunately, you had to go through this animation every time. Oh, it's not going to show up here, is it? So this is actually but you get for a bonus scene. Let's see, where is it? Okay, so got that out of the way. Now, where is we got? Okay, so the super boss is in the Chocobo's air garden. We gotta go back to Choco first. And we're gonna end it here. And off screen, I'm gonna gear up. Look for the gear we need and get ready to do the super boss, which will be starting off the next session, and then we'll be doing the end game. So thanks for watching. See you next time.